Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So we are going to be doing a no contact reading. This is for those of you guys that are separated from your person, and we are going to be picking cards to see what they would tell you if they could, what are some messages from them. And for some of you guys, you could be in little contact, or just completely no contact at all, but like, what do they want to tell you? Will you guys be reuniting? Wow, this card just popped up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, with the Eight of Cups, yeah. So someone is feeling left out in the cold. They do feel, like they were abandoned. Someone feels like abandoned. They do feel, kind of withdrawn, things like that. But here's what I'm getting. I feel like they don't really want anyone else right now. Like, look at all these cups. I think of these cups as, other people maybe, like, because cups have to do with relationships, which have to do with feelings, emotions, things like that. So they don't really want anyone else right now. Like, even if they are with someone, they're not really feeling it. I feel like they're still affected by this separation. I feel like this connection that you two had was really strong. And now that you guys have like separated and you're not in contact, they are feeling kind of lonely. Like, this is a card of like being in solitude and things like that. So yeah. And oh my gosh, okay, so with this Judgment, they definitely are gaining clarity on the situation. They are gaining clarity on this connection. With this Judgment card, this is a card of like romance and lifelong commitment. I feel like this person was holding out hope on committing to you. If you guys weren't already, if this was like a situationship or something, they were holding out hope on that. And I feel like just when they were about to do that, or just when maybe you guys were about to take things to the next level or be more honest, like they this ended. And yeah, they're really feeling sad that that happened, especially with this Eight of Cups. But they are gaining mental clarity on the situation. They are thinking about this connection and why things happened the way that they did. I feel like they're also just doing a lot of introspection on themselves. Like, this is literally Judgment, so they are sort of like like, I guess, like judging their own actions, thinking about what could have been different. I feel like a lot of them think about what life would be like if they were still with you right now. Like, they're just thinking about like, wow, if you guys were together, what would you be doing right now? So they are doing a lot of thinking. Wow, okay, this is so amazing. Yeah, so with the Empress card, they definitely think you're really beautiful or attractive or handsome or whatever. Like, they think you are. They're they think you're one of the most beautiful or handsome people that they have ever dated. Like, seriously, like, this is what I am getting. So with this Eight of Cups, it's like they don't really want anyone else because no one compares to you. Like, no one is as hot, like, amazing, gorgeous, as you. And they also think you're very financially, like, they think you're very abundant in a lot of ways. They think you have a lot to you. They think, like, you are beauty and brains. Also, you have a great personality. I feel like for a lot of you guys, um they also think you're like wifey material or husband material, or they see you as a mother of their children. Like, the Empress is like eternally pregnant or whatever, but that just means like, growth, fertility. But like, also, like, for some of you guys, marriage might be a farther away thing that will only resonate with some of you guys. But like, they wanted there to be growth in this connection. They wish that they were back with you, and they are like imagining about like how things would have been if you guys are still together. But yeah, with this Empress, I'm getting Libra and Taurus energy. I'm with this Judgment, I'm not really sure what this is. I feel like this could be an air sign or fire sign. Also getting like water sign energy. But yeah, with this Empress, again, they think you're really beautiful. They really look up to you. They think you're really abundant. They think you're doing really well in life. I feel like, yeah, you really impress them. You're very inspiring. I feel like you inspire a lot of people. Like, again, you are beauty, brains, and you have a great personality. And I feel like a lot of people, just admire you in general. So, and I feel like they know that too. And yeah, with this King of Pentacles, I feel like they really did want to, give you a stable offer. I feel like things could have even ended because, like, maybe they thought, like, you know what, like, I don't think I'm being fair to this person in this connection. Like, I need to work on myself more. I need to, make sure that I am financially stable enough, or just stable enough in a lot of different ways. But yeah, I feel like they do want to come forward and give you an offer. Like, look at this, coin here. They do want to give you an offer of stability. They do want to, really start things from the ground up because they see you as like wifey material. They see you as someone that they can really have a long-term thing with, because this literally represents like lifelong romance and commitment. And like, they really do want to commit to you for sure, with this King of Pentacles, the Empress. And like, this is what they're seeing this connection as. Like, they think you are, so amazing, so high up there, and they really want to just make sure that they're stable enough to give you an offer. Like, they don't want this to be like a situationship. They really do realize your value and worth, especially with this Empress. They really do. see you as someone who, deserves the best in life, someone who's deserving of commitment, full on, like, effort, attention, time, energy, love, and things like that. And I feel like they definitely do have feelings for you, and like they genuinely do care about you, which is why they want to come forward and make sure they, you know, eh, step into their, like, more the mature version of themselves, this king energy. Like they don't want to leave you empty handed, because they know, like, I feel like they know that, like, a lot of people have their eye on you, a lot of people think you're really beautiful, gorgeous. I feel like, sometimes that could even intimidate them, like, okay, what is special about them? They're literally thinking that, they're just like, what is special about me if this person is so beautiful, and like, she's, or they, are just sought out. Gender doesn't really matter, but like sought out by a lot of different people. So the only reason you guys are even in separation is because they definitely do care, and they are gaining, clarity on the situation. They are like working on themselves and thinking about, like, again, like what things would be like if you guys were together, and just thinking about like how they could improve themselves, and what more they can do in life. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. So that, they are at your level, because they really are seeing you as the Empress, and like wifey material, or like husband material, or just someone who they can have a real family with. And yeah, they do want to offer, like, stability and things like that. So yeah, with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like they are busy with work. I feel like they are busy with, more material aspects, maybe managing their finances and just responsibilities. I feel like, even with this King, I feel like this person has a lot of responsibilities, whether that be, within their family or their work, or like whatever it is that they're doing. So they are working on that. They are working on managing their finances. And yeah, with this Two of Swords, it's like, okay, I feel like they are definitely seeing the clarity of the situation, but sometimes, I feel like the intensity of this connection could have sometimes blinded them. And like, I feel like, they are, with this moon here, the moon represents, reflection, because if you think of the actual, moon, it is a reflective, thing in the sky, right? Like it reflects light off of the sun. So they are being very, very reflective, introspective. And I feel like they're just going within and things like that. And I feel like they're also like protecting their heart. Like, look at the way the sword is like over their heart. I feel like they were just being protective, which is why the separation might have even happened. I feel like they could have, I feel like for some of you guys, I'm getting that they do tend to self-sabotage sometimes, because they just don't know how to, like, they're in their mind a lot. I feel like they do live in their mind a lot. But the cool thing is that there is a Virgo full moon coming this Saturday, so I feel like, things could change as early as then. I feel like they are going to be feeling a lot more grounded and stable. We are going to be going into an Earth moon this weekend, and this Virgo moon is all about stability, organization, structure, groundedness. So I feel like, you'll be feeling a lot, grounded too. You won't be like feeling as stressed out. Things are going to be, working out. And I feel like things are definitely happening in the 5D, whether or not you can see that. Again, this person is blindfolded, and I feel like I'm getting, and we also got this two here, so there's a lot of like mirroring energy. I feel like, your person does see just how amazing this connection was and things like that. And like, they do miss you. Of course they miss you. They want to be with you, and they think of you as like, um I feel like they put you on a pedestal more than anything. They think you're really beautiful, gorgeous, attractive, things like that. And yeah, like, it's like with this Two of Swords, they are seeing, um, like, things are happening in the 5D. And I feel like both of you might not be seeing that just yet. Like, I feel like it will manifest in the 3D, but there's so much that you don't see in this, connection, that I feel like, both of you guys will be getting clarity on, if that makes sense. But there is a lot that is going to be revealed really soon with all the moon cycles coming up, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so let's see what else we got. And wow, okay, yeah, so with this Knight of Cups, I feel like they do want to come forward and give you an offer in love. Like, this Knight, literally represents a person. I'm getting like water sign energy. We can look at the zodiac signs. I'm getting like Libra, Taurus energy, water sign energy, also like fire, air as well. Like, that's basically all the signs, but definitely Libra, Taurus, and with this King, like even Capricorn. But don't worry about the signs. It's more about the message, more than anything. But yeah, with this Knight of Cups, they do want an offer in love. And I feel like they, the Cups is kind of a slow moving sign, but it's not the slowest. So, it's not like it's going to take like a long time. I feel like it could be. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet, abundance, things like that. But yeah, it's definitely the planet of love. By Taurus season, you should definitely see some shift. I feel like they will be reaching out to you by then. but yeah, they definitely do still have feelings. So they definitely are going to, come forward and offer you something. They really do want like a lifelong commitment with you. They really, again, they see you as like someone they can really build something with, start a family with, for some of you guys, just something long term. And yeah, so I feel like with this King of Pentacles, I am getting, yeah, they do want to have like a full-fledged conversation with you about like their intentions and where they want this to go. And with this Knight of Cups, this is going to be more about their feelings and things like that. But I feel like they do with this knight isn't exactly a king yet, so they could be a little bit more mature. They do have to work on their maybe emotional maturity. For some of you guys, I am seeing that this person could sometimes self-sabotage themselves, maybe like like they just like shut themselves in their mind sometimes. Like, they're just like in their mind a lot is what I'm getting for some of you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Okay, yeah, so with this Eight of Swords, I am definitely getting that they are feeling pretty burdened by things, but it's like, again, it's more in their mind. Like, look at the swords, they're not even like actually plunging her, like the person in this picture. It's like it's just like they're just really in their head about a lot of things. And this I just feel like they could be feeling trapped or restricted by their situation, something that they're going through, which is why they might not have reached out. Again, I am getting that they need to prioritize things. They are balancing and juggling a lot of things in their life, and that could really just be weighing them down. With the Eight of Swords, they are feeling trapped and restricted by their responsibilities. Again, like, I'm also getting like Capricorn energy. Like, Capricorns just love to work hard. They are very like work oriented, career oriented. They do care a lot about like their material prospects. So they are like definitely indulging time in that. But even though they're doing all that, they still think about you. They still they still want to come forward and be expressive, that they still do want to start something with you. They still do want to give you a love offer, and they can't help but think about how beautiful you are. Oh my gosh, like, I can't the Empress is just so beautiful. Like, every time she comes up in a reading, I feel like I always like go back to this card, like refer to this card. And I feel like for some of you guys, they are like stalking you on social media. I feel like maybe they're even like looking at pictures of you and just like admiring your beauty, things like that. And it's like, for whatever reason, I get that, oh, maybe they're at work and they just pull out their phone and like they just like stumble across a picture of you, and they just like stare at that picture. I don't know why. That's the spiritual download that I was getting for a lot of you guys. But yeah, they do want to let you know that they are feeling restricted and burdened by a lot of things that are going on in their life. It's not personal. They do want to be with you. I feel like they do want to give you communication, and just be really vocal and expressive about their feelings and what is really going on with them. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. I'm also getting for some of you guys, they could even have like mental health issues, like anxiety, depression, things like that. So yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead and pick some love cards. These oracle cards have like direct love messages from your person. We're also going to be going ahead and picking Disney tarot cards, as well as just some like personal development, self-motivational messages you need to hear. So yeah, okay, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, this makes sense. I may not always be expressive of my deep feelings towards you, but that's only because I've been hurt before. So yeah, I definitely did get that this person does have a lot of baggage from the past. With this Eight of Swords, they do have like emotional wounds, maybe even like abandonment wounds, and maybe like this connection broke off because they were scared of feeling abandoned. They were scared of like putting down their walls for a lot of you. Yeah, and that's why maybe they're not as expressive as they want to be. Like, I mean, they could have definitely told you that they liked you, that they cared about you, things like that. But like, I feel like they did feel this connection was a lot deeper than they let on. I feel like you guys really did connect on a lot of levels, and a lot of different levels, like emotionally, mentally, spiritually, things like that. And it's like, yeah, they want to come forward and be expressive of that. They want to tell you, they just want to have like a full-on heart-to-heart conversation with you about what is going on. And right now I feel like I am like also sensing fear. Like, they really don't want to let you go with this Empress card, because they did see a future with you. For a lot of you guys that will watch this, they did yeah, they did fantasize about a future with you. They did sort of think into the long term, like judgment. Again, this means like lifelong commitment and romances, things like that. So yeah, they do want to be more expressive and vocal about their actual feelings. I feel like they could have talked a lot about like maybe their work, job, like other things in their life, but like now they want to be really honest and vulnerable with you. But yeah, they do have to get over this past baggage. and work on themselves before they can really come forward and give you that conversation, which I feel like will be happening for a lot of you. I'm getting like Taurus season, Taurus to Libra season. I feel like at the latest it should be Libra season of this year. But yeah, that's like the major arcana card that we got here. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, yeah. I wish the timing was different. Yes, I feel like you could have been the right person, wrong time. You both could have been just like the right people for each other, but just the wrong time, because they do need to focus on themselves. They do need to focus on a lot of different things that, are just going on with their life. And which is why this connection, might have broken off in the first place. Like, deep down, they just need to find themselves. They just need to be more secure and stable within themselves. I feel like, there could have been like insecurity and stability on their part for a lot of them. I am getting for some of you guys, they could have felt that you were out of their league. And I feel like that's why maybe they self-sabotage themselves. They thought that, oh my gosh, this person is so like, out there, like they're doing so much with their life, they're abundant, they're beautiful, beauty and brains. So just yeah, like just killing it at life. And they know that you have a lot of admirers, which is why they could have even self-sabotaged this connection. But they definitely do wish the timing was different. And I feel like they are going season, but also Libra season. So something should happen between Taurus and Libra season. If you're watching this, I am strongly getting that. I feel like they will come forward and give you an offer in love, or they will, give you some sort of communication. But I do feel like things will move slower, if I'm being honest. But that's only because they care. Like that's actually a good thing, because they want to take their time to really get to know you and things like that. They really want to yeah, like make sure that they have something solid and stable to offer you. They don't want to just be in and out. They don't want to be like on and off, like fickle. Like I feel like this person does take this connection seriously, and they do want to come forward and make sure that this is something that is going to be long lasting. They're kind of tired of just like having like short-lived relationships. They definitely don't see you as like a fling or anything like that. Like even if it was a fling, they do see you as something, someone that they can really build a future with and have more of a permanent thing with, instead of just being on and off. So yeah, and oh my gosh, yeah, you are beautiful inside and out. I miss your face and perfect body. Okay, this exactly clarifies the Empress card, which is so beautiful. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. I just love it when she comes in readings. Like I can't get enough of this card. But yeah, they think you're really beautiful or handsome or gorgeous, or whatever it is. Like, when they told you that, they meant that. And I feel like they know that you have a lot of people after you. And like I feel like right now, like they are feeling really scared. I feel like it's really gonna hit them that like they might have lost you forever, and which is why they're like really working on themselves. And I feel like that is something that they wish they could tell you. Like they really want to let you know that. Yeah, and like they want to let you know that they are just burdened with a lot of things that are out of their kind of like out of their control. Like they are feeling a little bit restricted and trapped with their responsibilities. But even though they are going through all that, they still take some time to think about you and think about this connection. And again, every time she comes up, I also see that they could be stalking your social media. They could be looking up like pictures of you and things like that, looking at pictures of you on their phone. Yeah, seriously, like this person really does admire you. And oh my gosh, yeah, this also makes sense. I am so proud of you and all that you are doing with your life. I only ever want the best for you. So I feel like this person does have your best interests at heart. They are very genuine. I feel like if some of you guys thought that, oh, maybe they're just, they're just saying that to say that, or like if they said, those one of those typical breakup lines, like it's not me, it's you, things like that. Like I feel like they were genuine about that. Like they don't really have a reason to lie to you. They are just going through a lot in their life. They do just have a lot of responsibilities, and they also want to let you know that they are genuinely really proud of you. And again, like with this Empress, not only do they think you're very attractive, but they also think like you're very abundant, you're very independent, you can make a life for yourself. This is also just the card of growth and fertility, but like fertility in the sense that like you really know how to grow things from the ground. And like you are someone that's very persistent. Like I'm getting like for whatever reason, like earth signs, they just love being stable. They see through to things. They really admire how like you don't just talk the talk but walk the walk. You really execute and carry out on things. And they know you're very smart, and they want to let you know that they are like watching you from afar. They are your benefactors. They are well wishers for you. Like they really do want you to exceed and excel in life. They yeah, they wish you the best. They are really proud of you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, I mentioned this before, but they are really impressed by you. I feel like you also inspired them to get their life in order. I feel like this connection was just so divine in the sense that you guys had to meet each other. Like I am getting, twin flame vibes here. You had to meet each other to help each other on their journey. You guys learned a lot from each other about yourselves as well. And it's like, right now they're just working on themselves. So yeah, they can be, good enough for you, but also because this connection was kind of a slap in their face. They saw how well you were doing in life, how independent and amazing, and just, um, yeah, how high up there you are in life, and they want that for themselves too. And like, they want this like Empress and King of Pentacles kind of connection. Like, in fact, I even think that like they still think they could be a little bit like, not beneath you, but maybe you just, have like for some of you guys, not all of you guys, they might think you're kind of out of their league, or maybe like it's just, again, I feel like this person could be kind of insecure within themselves, sometimes feel that way, and it's in their mind. It's not like you made them feel bad or anything without themselves. Maybe for some of you guys, you could even be earning more than them or getting better grades than them or something like that. Like, I don't know, that's just going to apply to some of you, and like in their mind they're just like, wow, okay, I need to step my game up. Like I'm even getting, for some of you guys, it could have been like, um maybe feeling a little bit emasculated, but like not like necessarily in a toxic way, but just like, they just want to live up to your expectations. And yeah, again, like this is, kind of the same message, but like this reading definitely makes a lot of sense. I admire your intelligence, your brains, and beauty. I fell in love with your beautiful. So they really admired your way of thinking. They really admired your perspective on things. I feel like you were very different than a lot of people that they, met or even dated in the past. You just had a different way of viewing things. I feel like you're someone who really executes and carries out with things. And again, they're really inspired by you. They really do. To let you know that like you've helped them in so many ways. Like you helped them in ways you don't even know. Like seriously, like you have this impact on them that they can't even like put into words. You just do something to them in a lot of different ways. Like yes, physically and sexually, and of course, yes, but like also intellectually as well. Like they love, intellectually inclined people. I feel like you guys had really great conversations. Like you were someone that could like, um really hold a great conversation. They just learned a lot from you. Like, it's like they really miss, the emotional, mental, spiritual, even, aspects of this connection so much. So yeah, these are the messages that I am getting for you. We're also going to be going ahead and picking some oracle cards from the Work Your Light oracle cards. Yeah, this is just, clarity. These cards just provide more clarity about, your connection, your situation, but also just about yourselves as well. Something that you just need to hear, because with love readings, I love giving messages to the person that's watching this. I love giving energetic, empowering messages. And this is just a general reading, so if you do want personalized readings, be sure to check out the description box below. I do offer those $15 readings for really in-depth video reading just like this, but that caters to your questions. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick these cards. Wow. Okay, so awakening. I hope you guys can read that. But yeah, with this card, this is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of messages from this in regards to this connection. Awakening means, again, like this person is, awakening to the reality of the situation. I feel like, they could have just been blinded with this Two of Swords. But again, this has to do with the Judgment card. They're seeing like the depth of the situation. They're really seeing clarity of the situation. They're seeing like how much the situation really meant to them. And I feel like, you both are going through a spiritual awakening at this point at this time. Like again, I'm getting this is definitely a twin flame connection. You guys really, might have triggered each other in a lot of ways, but it just led to your growth and your awakening. Again, energetic upgrades. I feel like, you guys will also be feeling renewed in a lot of different ways. Again, there is a full moon in Virgo coming up this Saturday, so you are going to be feeling a lot more grounded, stable, and yeah, they're just awakening in a lot of different ways. I feel like, yeah, this is also a new way of being. Like I feel like, you guys are going to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. You guys are going to let go of, limiting beliefs, let go of like, maybe even your view on relationships. I feel like a lot of you guys, could, manifestation is a real thing. Your thoughts do create reality. And I feel like a lot of you guys might have had, negative connotations about relationships, like, oh, things never work out for me, oh, relationships never work, which is why you could be running into this pattern. But I feel like these patterns are finally breaking. I feel like they, you are just, yeah, gaining more clarity into your power, like your inner power, your inner wisdom, and your potential as well, and just the potentiality of a lot of things. Like I feel like you guys are opening yourself up to new realms, new possibilities, and yeah, you're just breaking out of like limiting beliefs and anything that could be holding you back. And you're finally realizing that you don't need to feel trapped or restricted. Like seriously, the world is your oyster. Like I know that's a really cheesy saying, but the world just has so much to offer you guys. I mean, there's so much out there. Like I just feel like we as humans, like this is kind of just a commentary on humanity in general. We think there's a lot of restrictions placed on us from the childhood. Maybe your parents or someone could have said like, oh yeah, so and so, like guys are just like this, or girls are just like this, all girls are the same, all guys are the same, all men are the same. And like you're finally breaking out of that, and you're going to be changing your mentality on a lot of things. The possibilities are endless. Like I'm even getting like you guys could be like into like dreaming, like astral traveling in your dreams, things like that. I feel like spiritually you guys could be astral traveling to different dimensions. But in terms of if you guys, this could be a little bit too much of a complicated concept. This just means that there are multiple dimensions, there are infinite realities, infinite dimensions, and there is a reality that exists where you have everything that you could possibly dream of, everything that you want, your perfect love life, that person that you're thinking about, a financial stability, your dream job, your dream career, a great social life. Like it does exist, and it's like even more than divine timing, it's more about like the universe is within you is also what I'm getting. It's like you don't have to like leave things to the external world, the external being. Things start changing when you start changing within yourself. So some of you guys, if you are into manifestation, this is your sign to keep scripting, to keep affirming for that dream job, dream relationship, dream partnership. Like don't worry about divine timing. Even like astrologically, like even though I said I feel like things are going to change for you in Taurus season, you guys have the power to make things change even before then. Like again, if you want to change things outside of you, you just have to change things within you. And this is definitely a card of like self-love and like unlimited possibilities and jumping to those realms. I don't know if you guys have heard of quantum jumping, but you guys could literally jump to a different reality in this second. You could literally shift. I don't know if you guys have heard of shifting, but you could do that, and it just requires a change in your mindset. This is literally what a new way of being entails. And wow, that was a really long message. I just got so many spiritual downloads from this one card. So yeah, that is a message for you. We're going to be going ahead and picking some more cards. And yeah, this card reads get grounded. So again, this is really ironic, you guys. Like I literally mentioned the Virgo full moon. I feel like that will be impacting your energies. The moon does, especially if you have a Virgo moon, or like maybe you are a sign that's ruled by the moon. But this applies to really anyone and everyone. This is not limited to any sign. But yeah, this Virgo moon is going to make you feel more grounded, especially if you're an empath. If you're an empath, a highly sensitive person, this is your sign to really connect with nature. For if you guys are watching from the northern hemisphere, like we are going to warmer weather soon, like in March especially, like that's spring happens in March, right? Like the vernal equinox, things like that. So this is your sign to really go into nature, find healing within nature. If you are, an empath and highly sensitive being, I feel like connecting with nature is really going to be beneficial to you. In these coming weeks, and yeah, this is so beautiful. Like I just love these cards, just the imagery and everything about them. Let's go ahead and pick one more card. And yeah, okay, so we got the leap card. You go first, the universe will catch you. Like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like not divine timing is a thing. If you guys believe in it, that's totally fine. But it's more about you. It's more about like changing yourself to see changes within you. It's like the universe will make, it's like it will pave your path for you. So if there's for whatever reason I got chariot, like think of the actual chariot. Like even in tarot, for whatever reason I channel Cancer energy out of nowhere, but like the chariot is a card of like victory, success, things like that. Like the universe, when you start to manifest things, when you start to realize the power within yourself, the power of manifestation, the universe will literally shift for you. It will literally make things happen for you. It could be as small as manifesting a cup of coffee. Like, let's say you were to script, you know what, I'm going to get a free cup of coffee, or I'm going to get a compliment, or I'm going to find a coin on the ground. Like, literally just try those three things. If you guys are into manifestation, or maybe you have been manifesting, but you haven't really been seeing things work out for you just yet, like, try manifesting in smaller steps is what I'm getting for a lot of you guys. And the universe will literally like make things happen. Like, once your desires out into the universe, surrender to the universe, like, let it go, and things will happen. And actually, you know what, I don't even necessarily believing in letting it go. Like, of course, if you want something, you should keep it in your mind. You should focus your energy on that, because what you think about is what you attract, right? So just don't obsess about it. Letting go, I feel like for a lot of people, they think that, oh yeah, just don't even think about this, it'll just happen in divine timing. I feel like for some of you guys, those are limiting beliefs. And in terms of that, you don't have to think in terms of that. Letting go, just think means, like, think of an Amazon order. Like, let's say you order something off of Amazon, or you order something online, it's coming, it's going to be coming to you, whether or not, like, once your desires out there, it's going to be coming to you regardless of whether or not you think about it or don't. Like, some of you guys do track your Amazon package like every hour or so, like, those funny mailbox memes, things like that, but it does end up coming to you, right? But like, when you're obsessing about it, like, doesn't it kind of feel like it's slower, right? Like, so this is your sign to not obsess. Like, you can still think about whatever it is that you want. You can still think about, like, your end goals. In fact, you should align yourself with your end goal. You should live from the end. You should live from thinking from the end. Like, okay, let's say you're in a happy, committed relationship with your SP, specific person, or you want to be in, like, just a, yeah, committed, like, happy, loving relationship with, the person on your mind, or, whoever. It's like, you have to, act like that. Like, how would you feel if you were, with that person right now? And, like, just keep persisting, keep affirming. That's how things will happen. And it's totally okay to think about it. But, like, when you obsess, it does feel like it's going to take a longer time, right? So do focus your energy on other things. Do focus your energy on your own growth, healing. We did get a lot of, like, earth sign cards here. Maybe you guys have a side hustle, business, school, your job, like, your spirituality. I feel like your spirituality is really what's going to propel you, and it's what's going to help you with that leap. So, you go first. You are first. The universe does put you first. The universe does have your back. And this is your sign to just take a leap of faith as well. And I feel like, in terms of leap of faith, if you guys are wondering about your person, I feel like your person even wants to take a leap of faith towards you, which is what I got from this reading. Again, we did get, like, Knight of Cups. Your person does want to give you a love offer. And yeah, like, this could be happening anytime. Again, like, in terms of actual tarot, like, if you guys do want concrete answers, I'm getting Taurus to Libra season. Something will happen around that time, maybe even earlier. Again, it's up to you. But yeah, this is what I am getting for you guys with this no contact reading. We're also going to go ahead and pick some initials. Don't worry about the initials too much if that doesn't resonate. But if the initials do resonate, this is, like, even more of a confirmation. This is your reading. So yeah, I'm getting P. So their first name, last name, or middle name could start with P, or maybe they just have P in their name, or maybe your name starts with P. Things like that. So let's pick some more. F. I'm going to pick, like, at least 5 or 6. But again, it's more about the message more than anything. If you guys have, tuned into this reading, the messages is, hopefully the messages are what resonates with you. But yeah, we're also getting A. Your name, their name could start with A, middle name, first name, last name, things like that. N. Wow. Okay, we got fan. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is kind of, like, freaky. Okay, look, we got F, A, N, and guess what card that was on top of? That was literally on top of the Empress card. Like, I feel like this person is your fan. Like, they're, like, standing you, they're simping over you. And, like, again, the Empress is just someone who has a lot of admirers. I feel like you could have a lot of, like, fans, things like that. But yeah, like, again, your person just thinks you're so beautiful, so gorgeous. You just have a lot of admirers in general, and your person does admire you a lot. And I feel like they are simping for you from afar. Like, okay, that was, like, actually just really freaky. Yeah, but we're also getting M, and then E. Also kind of freaky, because this also spells out fame. Some of you guys could be, like, very well known in your community. Some of you guys could be, super, like, like I guess like popular, like you just have a lot of people simping over you, you have a lot of admirers. You're just, yeah, you're just really in your element. Like you know, a lot of people just really admire you and look up to you and think you're so beautiful. And yeah, it's great things coming for you. I feel like this no contact situation is not going to be a no contact situation. These are, you know, just their feelings for you. These are what I have channeled, you know, from them. And you know, these three oracle cards from the Work Your Light deck was also what your spirit guides and angels want you to know. So yeah, I really hope that this reading helped you guys. I hope this helped provide clarity on your situation, just gave you more resolution on your situation. If you do want personalized in-depth readings, which is going to be pretty similar to this, I'd honestly just pick as many cards as I feel right. Be sure to check out, like, you know, the description box below, or just my channel in general, the about section. Also follow me on my Instagram, Enchanted Force Fairy, for daily energetic empowering messages. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Love and light.